Have you ever seen anyone save a life like this? Mr. Bean went to the hospital with David. He picked up a stethoscope from the floor. The nurse mistook him for a visiting specialist, and immediately took him into the operating room. When Mr. Bean saw the patient on the table, he was stunned. That man was his boss, who always gave him trouble. The boss fainted the moment he saw Mr. Bean. The surgery had just begun. The doctor had just opened the boss's abdomen, when suddenly a nurse rushed in, saying there was an emergency next door. All the medical staff left to help with the other patient, leaving only Mr. Bean behind. He pulled out a candy from his pocket, and started playing a tossing game, but he forgot he was still wearing a mask. The candy bounced back, and fell into the boss's stomach. Mr. Bean panicked and reached in to find it, but he pulled out a metal object instead. He realized it was a bullet. Terrified, he shoved it back into the wound. Then he reached in again to search. After a while, he finally found the candy. Mr. Bean washed it off, and popped it back into his mouth. Then the doctor returned, only to find the boss's condition worsening, and the bullet still missing. Mr. Bean couldn't hold it anymore. He gathered his courage, and reached directly into the wound, accurately pulling out the bullet. Everyone was amazed by Mr. Bean's medical skills. When he left the operating room, Mr. Bean ran into David. David begged him to see his sick daughter. With no choice, Mr. Bean followed him. He tried everything he could to wake the unconscious girl, but nothing worked. Then Mr. Bean noticed a defibrillator in the corner. He picked it up to try it on himself. The moment he plugged it in, he was electrocuted and thrown backward, landing right on top of the girl. The shock woke David's daughter. Seeing her awake, David's wife grabbed Mr. Bean's hand, and said she'd grant him any wish. Mr. Bean took off his mask, and said he wanted to stay at their house for a week. In the days that followed, David took Mr. Bean everywhere. While waiting at a red light, Mr. Bean gave a thumbs up to a man with a beard, but the man flipped him off. Mr. Bean thought that was the local greeting, so all the way home, he politely greeted everyone with his middle finger. David watched nervously, afraid they'd get beaten up. Luckily, they made it home safely.